Hi everyone, this is Nathan, and today's video is... Today we're going to be focusing on the locomotive itself, and if you haven't seen part 3 of the Amtrack steam locomotive, you gotta watch the first one, then the second one, then this, to catch up what I'm doing, to follow along. Anyway, this is a locomotive that I'm going to be building it on. This is a Gordon frame. Now, I did not buy a Gordon and just took the shell off or something. I actually bought this from parts off of eBay like this. Just the wheels separately and stuff like that. And then I put it all together and it seems to be running awesome. And this is good for the project because it has blue wheels. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, you see where the pink is, that's where I'm going to cut it out. And where right here is, I'm going to cut this out. Just like that. It's close to the copy. And you're going to do that all the way through and then cut it all out. The next thing is, once you cut out your pieces, you just simply test fit to see if it's the one you want. Or, I'm sorry, this way. To make sure everything is kind of lined up. Or it doesn't matter, it's up to you. And the important part, which I'm going to show next, is building the piece that you get to screw on and off. To do so, you just line it up and cut a notch out like this. And if that doesn't fit, you can do a little more. Like I'm kind of piece off right here. And just snip it off. Cut to the right length like this. Just flush like that. All you need to do is get a screw, any screw like this. If it fits well, it kind of doesn't matter what screw, as long as it fits. And all you need to do is see if it fits in first, which it does. And then what you're going to do, this part was not so easy to do, but I got there on there just fine. And we're going to put other stuff on it. What you're going to do is you're going to bend it right here. Like that. And then same thing with the other side. Nobody's really going to see these sides because they're going to be covered over. But yeah, this is being built on the frame so far. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Right here, and I'll be back. Draw a line to make sure you see the wheels and enough clearance for the train. And it should look like this. Then what you're going to do is line it up and draw a line to match. And what's good about cutting off the excess is you can reuse these for something else, for part of the project. Then put it on its side and test fit it to see if it looks right. The key about scratch building is, if it looks right for you, then that's all that matters. I'm going to cut a little more. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. You're going to have to plan sometimes to see what works and doesn't work by doing this. Okay, then cut twice, like this. Then line up like this. And once you think you got it correctly good, you're going to glue it on, like so. And I think it gives a good detail as well. I'll show you what I mean. Just like that, it's pretty good. And we're gonna wait for that to dry. Next thing we're gonna do is we can use this knife, and it's not for cutting. What I'm gonna use it now for, I'm gonna do it like this. And then same thing on the other side. And simple as that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if it's lined up properly. And then same thing on the other side. Another thing to do, which I almost forgot to do, is the windows. And the easy part you can do is get a something like this. I know it's just a track eraser, but it will do the job nicely. And get a marker and simply draw it out. And then do this. Then once you do that, you can make the hole bigger so the scissors can fit right through and do the job a little more easier. It still won't be easier, but it'll do. Then get your scissors and do this. And we're going to do the other window and then shave them to make them look professional. And I'll be back. Then once you cut them out, the easy part is filing like this. It's decent enough. Now if you don't have these, you can use clothespins from a laundry or stuff. You can always take that. Use that because it's the same thing as clamping, like so. And then you have to line them up pretty good. There we go.